Okay, we are live. Let me get a link and post it on the Discord. Okay, we open. Bolt is sending me his as we speak,
Hell yeah.
so I'll be able to put his in as we go. Also, okay, where is this channel? At everyone, TJ and I are live, making our week 1 picks for each league for the pick'em multi-league contest. Paste. Okay. I don't know if you want to share your screen while you go through and make picks or how you want to do it, but we're on, we're live.
Sure, why not? I can go ahead and share my screen. All right.
What are you starting with?
I'm going top to bottom, and Deputy is on top. So
Okay.
it'll go Deputy, then Prime, then United. So first up, we've got the Oklahoma City OnlyFans and Kansas City Charmanders.
That's just because that's your team. That's why it's on top.
Yep, that's how it goes. This is
We
actually I have to.
also need to pick game of the weeks for all 3 leagues during this
Okay,
because there were 2
we
points.
can do that afterwards, I guess, or something.
I mean,
Um,
during.
yeah, sure. So
We'll pick maybe one that's like split. We'll see where the pick'ems kind of fall, and then we can see if there's like a good matchup that's split.
So this is the Chiefs and the Raiders basically. I actually have to play the Chiefs in 2 different. I have to do it in the Prime as well. This
Yep.
first week. It sucks. I ain't happy. I I haven't even looked at his team really. Looks like he's just
It's literally just the fucking Chiefs,
it's the Chiefs. Okay.
and they're still projected to fucking score 210 points as a fucking team.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go with myself because I have diversity, and as we know, in week 1, usually defenses are a lot better than offenses, and I went all defense on this league. So
Yes, I agree that week 1 I tend to favor the better defense if it's close, and I also chose you, but Deputy chose the Charmanders.
hmm.
They think just an unchanged, essentially Chiefs team is enough to take you out.
I mean, some of those players have to not score points for the other ones to score points.
What's funny is that actually might be, there were a couple, and I should have marked it down, there were a couple of matchups here and there that were split 50-50, so we had to go to the, whoever's actually favored to win in the league, and I think this was one of them. So they went with the Chiefs just because they technically are still projected to outscore you.
I mean, and you know what? The Chiefs are playing Baltimore too.
Yeah.
It's oh, they play Thursday? No, they play Sunday. I was hoping just to get that all out of the way and be like, okay, I know what I got to do.
I do
Next,
not have Bolt's picks just yet for Deputy, so I've got his for Prime. He's working on getting me the other 2 right now, so we might have to double back to throw in Bolt's Deputy picks after
that's fine.
this.
High Hrothgar Alduins versus the MCDC's Lions. What team is this?
That is the Packers and the Lions.
Packers. Okay. Uh, I think I want to go with the Lions.
Really?
I do.
Well, me and Deputy both went with the Packers.
Okay.
Be an
The
interesting matchup.
Bears versus the Moops.
Oh, well, I actually just got Bolt's Deputy picks, so let's see where he was on those first two.
Okay.
What was it? Chiefs and Raiders. He actually went with the Chiefs. So that matchup was officially split down the middle. And then the Lions and Packers, he went with his thing literally says the Edge versus Lions. That's the only one where it's someone's username instead of team name.
Because nobody knows what a high Hrothgar Alduin is.
And he went with Edge, so he went with the Packers. So that matchup was you're on an island on that one.
That's all right. Lion Island. Don't fail me.
Okay, what is this? Bears and Vikings. Vikings are a
Um,
relatively unchanged team, also.
yeah, I was just looking through it. I think the Bears are too. They've got Joku. That is it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
interesting. There really wasn't much trading in Deputy at startup versus like Prime.
yeah.
There's a
It
lot of
might be a
teams in Deputy still that haven't made very many moves.
slower burn. And with that being the case, I am probably going to. I'm going to go with the Bears against my better judgment.
I likewise went with the Bears. Boltified went with the Moops, and so did Deputy League. So that matchup was also split down the middle, 2-2.
That might be a game of the week there too.
Yeah.
182, 183. The Hawaiian Islanders versus CD's Nuts. So is
That's
this
what the
Philadelphia
Eagles and
and Dallas?
Cowboys, yeah.
Let's see here.
Both relatively unchanged teams, also.
Probably gonna go with the Cowboys on that one. Yeah,
Yeah, let me see what
Cowboys.
Boltified went with the Cowboys, and I likewise went with the Cowboys. So that's going to be a CD's Nuts sweep on the Pick'ems.
Uh, what? Why is CD Lamb not available?
Because he wasn't reporting because of his deal. I don't think they've updated it in Sleeper yet, though. He'll be fine. He'll
Okay,
play.
I was gonna say I didn't think that was keeping him from playing, but what do we got here? Giants and Commanders. Probably gonna go Commanders on this one.
Um, see, the Commanders is Boltified, right?
Yes.
He chose himself to win. I chose him to win. That's going to be a Commanders sweep on the Pick'ems for Deputy.
Got you versus the Saints. I'm gonna pick the Saints because you are tanking.
That is true. I also chose the Saints. I'm sure Boltified did as well. Yep. That is a Saints sweep on the Pick'ems here also, but yeah, I'm tanking. I expect nothing less.
The
I
hot,
still
hot,
got, hey, anybody in Deputy that sees this, there's still players on my roster that score points. I don't want that. Somebody come buy them, please.
Atlanta Haluchas versus Carolina Kitties. So obviously Buff Bagwell's gonna have Atlanta, and Carolina's gonna be Carolina. Oh, it looks like Carolina is not looking good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Buff on this one.
Yeah, that's a Halucha sweep. They're
That's
they're
it's okay
selected
for
by
me
all
to do
four
it
of us.
in this league. I can it's cool,
No, see,
but
because in this league he's going to be my rival. He's
that's
my
right.
arch nemesis in this league
Yeah,
because we're in the same
yeah,
division.
yeah. So I'm cool with him here. The Rams versus the Niners, 99ers.
It's the
Um,
99ers.
looks like the Rams have done a little bit of moving around, and it's just the team of San Francisco, which
Yeah,
isn't a bad thing.
no, it's not.
Um, They're playing the Jets. The Jets have a good defense. They probably don't score 209 points. Oh, and the Rams.
You're going to be on the Rams Island there. The rest of us chose the 99ers.
That's all right. I won last year. I know what I'm doing.
That's fair. That you did.
The Canada A's and the Arizona Cardinals. Who are the Canada A's? Seattle, it looks like. Probably.
I think so, yeah.
There's more Seattle than anything else. They got a DB that doesn't even have any scoring going on. A linebacker projected to score less than a point. Same over here. Boston Scott's out. Is that Boston Scott? I didn't know he was playing for Pittsburgh. I have to go with the Cardinals.
Yep, that's a Cardinal sweep for the Pick'ems.
Yeah, because there's not enough on the bench for Seattle to have anything. So, all right. Buffalo Wings medium, Miami Dolphins. Who are Buffalo Wings? Buffalo. Okay. Duh.
Yeah.
This is a close one too. And it looks like basically just Buffalo versus Miami.
Pretty much.
So Buffalo's playing Arizona, Miami's playing Jacksonville. I'm gonna go Buffalo.
So did I. So did Boltified, but the league went with the Dolphins.
Okay. Patriots versus the New York probably Jets. Yep.
Yeah.
And I see basically we're going down the same path here.
Yep. Like I said, a lot of teams in deputy just didn't fucking bother.
Come on, guys, trade.
For real. I got so many players again that score points that I don't want in deputies. Somebody come buy them.
There's gonna be some major bye week hells going on.
Never had so many issues selling players that score points.
The Patriots suck in real life, and they're playing Cincinnati. So I will go with New York.
Yep, that's a New York Fries sweep in deputy.
Baltimore Flippin' Birds and the Kashyyyk Wookiees.
That's the Ravens and Browns.
It's a close looking game. But on Baltimore's side, they have somebody who's not even projected to score any points. So I guess it really depends on if he's paying attention. I think this is going to
Did you
be
just assume their gender?
Yeah.
It's Tisk.
Well.
Anyway, who's your pick?
I'm a millennium. Get over it. I'm actually going to go probably end up on an island, but I'm going to pick McKaylee's team.
That is an island. Everybody else chose the Flippin' Birds.
Yeah, they're playing Kansas City, so I don't know. We'll see. The Hookers versus the Indigo Plateau champs. God, I'm so tired of these.
I love them. I love the Pokemon themed team names.
So
don't ask me who either of those are off the top of my head. I could not tell you.
It looks like Cincinnati and
oh yeah, El Casho and Kimchi are Cincinnati, and then whoever the champions are.
Maybe Pittsburgh.
Oh, it's got to be the Steelers because we just did Browns and Ravens, so it's got to be the Steelers.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like the Hookers are pretty much in good shape to win this one. So I'll stick with that one. I don't see a big.
Yeah, that's a Hooker sweep.
Jacksonville Jolteons.
Oh, I don't actually think I didn't even look at Multifieds. I assume he chose the Hookers. Let me be sure. Oh, actually, he chose the Steelers. He chose the Indigo Plateau champions. Multified gets to be on an island on that one.
Jacksonville Jolteons, Houston Texans. Another close game. The defense tells me Jacksonville, so I'm going to go Jacksonville.
Yellow Boltified. At Boltified, you're missing Jaguars versus Texans for deputy. He did not get a pick for that one. What did you say you're going?
Jacksonville.
The Jolteons. That is what everybody else has chosen so far also. We'll have to wait and see if Bolt gets his pick in.
Okay. Tennessee Titans versus the Sutopolis Bolts.
That's correct. It's the Colts,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and yeah, it looks like Indy. Okay. Looks like Tennessee hasn't really touched their team. A lot of zeros on the right side here too, though. So I'm going to go with the Bolts. I think Nevitz will put in the changes and
That's going to be another split matchup. I also went with the Bolts, but Boltified and Deputy both went with the Titans.
Okay. Colorado High Horse. What?
I was going to say that's our third 50-50 split matchup.
Colorado High Horse, San Diego Chargers. Looks like the Chargers are pretty much going to be. Well, shit. Black Thursday doesn't even have a DL. Yeah, but that's not going to make a difference. Chargers.
And that's a Chargers sweep.
Okay. Now on to Prime League. We got
Prime.
me versus the Chiefs. Look at that.
Hold on.
Jag Chiefs. Nope.
Before you move on, we need to pick game of the week for Deputy.
It was
so
one I said.
Our three 50-50 split matchups are the Oklahoma City OnlyFans versus the Kansas City Chiefs, the Chicago Bears and Minnesota Moops.
That's the one.
And the Tennessee Titans and Sutopolis Bolts.
Now the Bears and the Moops. Yeah.
Bears Vikings. Okay, let me do game.
The projection is less than 1 point. So
game of the week. Oh, I guess I gotta do this out of 19 points because there's 19 points that you can get every week. Let me fix my spreadsheet here before we move on. Because the game of the week is worth 2 points. So it's actually a grand. Oh, it's not even 19 points. It's 17 points, right? Because I had 18 because of 18 games, but I'm dumb and it's only 16 games because I'm dumb. Did I mention I'm dumb?
Mm-hmm.
So it's only a max of 16 points a week, but then you add the 17th because of the game of the week double point game. So it should all be 17. And for good measure, let's just go into the Deputy League Discord, into the Game of the Week channel, delete my under construction GIF, and announce that Chicago Bears versus Minnesota Moops has been voted Game of the Week for week 1. The game is worth double points in the Tri League Pick'em Challenge. Okay, on to Prime.
All right, on to Prime. Me versus the Chiefs. So, look at that. Seems familiar. I can't do it.
Yeah, you can pray all you want, but if you choose yourself, you'll be on an island.
I'm gonna go with myself.
Really?
I am.
All right. On a lonely island there. The rest of us got the Chiefs.
I think my defense is better.
Yeah, but I don't think that. I mean, your defense is probably actually. I don't think it is. I don't remember what I ranked them, but I remember Kimchi's defense being top 5. So
I mean, he has good players. I just think, I don't know. I think I have a better defense.
if
That's
you
all.
say so. The rest of us are going Chiefs.
That's fine. All right, Bears and Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah, that's no surprise. I also went Cowboys, and I'm quite sure Boltified probably did too. Let's see. Oh, wow. Boltified actually picked me to win. That feels insane. I didn't even pick me to win. All right, Boltified on an island. I'm picking the Bears.
I couldn't not pick myself because I know I'm not going to pick myself in the United because that team is trash.
Yeah.
I
Next,
think I want to go Eagles over Vikings.
Eagles and Vikings. Let's see what Bolt went with. Bolt went with the Vikings. What are you going with?
The Eagles.
That is going to be a split matchup. Me and Boltified went Vikings, and you and Prime went Eagles.
Detroit, Washington is going to be Washington. These are a lot easier whenever you've known the teams for 2 years.
Let me check Bolts. He also went Washington. I also went Washington. That is a commander sweep.
Yeah. Packers, Giants going to be Giants.
Yeah, I probably don't even gotta bother to look at Bolts there. I'm sure he went Giants also, and it's gonna be a Giant sweep. Yep.
Seahawks, Panthers. I
That's a
would say Seahawks. That
good
should be game of the week right
that's
there.
a good matchup. Well, let's see what
Uh,
everybody chooses first. If it's split, maybe.
I'm going to go Panthers because I always go, defense first week. And
Yeah, so we all went Panthers except for Prime. Prime went Seahawks, but the three commissioners all went Panthers. So we'll see if we get a 50-50 matchup. But that's
Falcons,
it. We
49ers.
will technically Vikings Eagles is already a toss up 50-50 matchup.
Falcons, 49ers. I think I'm going to go Falcons because I think I just think I didn't give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
He
and the new
actually has.
49ers owner sold some key pieces too.
Oh, that's right. It's not URL anymore.
No, it is not. It
IP.
is Ventress from Deputy. We all went Falcons. Falcons is a sweep.
Saints and Cardinals going to be the Cardinals.
Sorry, hold on. Saints and Cardinals, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all went Cardinals. It's a Cardinals sweep.
Bucks and Rams. Going to go Rams.
Yeah, that's gonna be a Rams sweep, I'm sure. Yep, sure is.
Steelers Bills going to be Bills.
That is likely a Bills sweep, and it sure is.
Browns and Jets. Hmm.
What about them?
I think I don't know. I think I'm going to go Jets because I think they have the better defense.
Yeah, that's a Jets sweep.
Let's see. Ravens and Patriots. So the same guy playing himself.
Until proven otherwise.
Guilty until proven innocent. Oh man, that's a tough one there. If oh shoot, he's still got Caleb Williams. Didn't I guess the Ravens drafted 2 quarterbacks, didn't they? I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure one of
remember.
his quarterbacks, or maybe that was Baltimore. I think it was Baltimore's quarterback went down.
The Ravens are Baltimore. What?
All right, the Patriots.
Oh,
Leave me alone. I'm still on Scotland time. It's 11:30 in my mind. Uh, I, I'm gonna go Ravens.
Defied's going to be on Patriots Island with that one.
Hmm.
Walt Defied's going to be on Patriots Island.
Okay. Colts and Broncos. I really want the Broncos to win, but I think the Colts will win this one.
Uh, I believe that's going to be a Colts sweep. Yep, that is a Colts sweep.
Raiders and Titans. I'm gonna go Raiders. I don't think the Titans are quite there to take them over yet.
That is a Raiders sweep.
Texans and Chargers. The Texans, which is crazy to me. 1 year ago, 1 year ago, he couldn't break 100 points. So,
Yep, that is a Texan sweep.
and then the Bengals and Dolphins are gonna go Dolphins because the Bengals are not trying this year.
No, they are not. I believe that's a Dolphins sweep. That is a Dolphins sweep. Okay, for prime game of the week, the only game that's a split vote is Eagles Vikings. If you just want to go with that.
Well, let's just go with that. Yeah.
Let me likewise update this spreadsheet to be 17 instead of 18 and announce that that game was just voted game of the week. Two competitive teams too, so game of the week. Okay, let me go to Prime Discord, Game of the Week channel. Oh, just get rid of this fucking thing. Philadelphia Eagles versus that's Minnesota Vikings in Game of the Weeks in two different leagues.
Hmm. Let's see if we go for a 3-3 here. I don't know what team is the Viking. Oh wait, probably the Viking Raiders.
Yeah, they are.
All right, let me know when you're ready for United.
Let me look. I think. Well, I don't know what I had a notification from. Boltified still hasn't chosen Jags Texans. I might just have to fill that in later. Um, United. I'm ready.
St. Louis Mafia, same old Jets, same old Jets.
Speaking of St. Louis Mafia versus same old Jets, you need to change your fucking team name.
Why?
Because nobody knows what team that is. They have to have something to do with the team in this league.
And United?
Yeah. It doesn't have to. Oh my God, what is happening? 0-17. Why is. Yeah, similar to Prime, how Prime has to have. Like, Prime is the actual team name, even though I've got somebody that's like refusing to do that. A couple of them I need to get on about that. Um, United, it doesn't have to be the exact team name, but it has to have something to do with the team name.
Bills Mafia.
Yeah, but you did St. Louis. That's not. I mean, I guess you could say Bills Mafia is, that kind of ties it together. I don't know.
For
That's a gray area for me.
last time I checked, you were not commissioner of this douche,
You
and
should
I've
check
not been.
again. As of today, I am the head commissioner of this, and I'm in the middle of doing a complete overhaul of the league. You haven't even joined the Discord yet, which means you're ignoring the all tags in that league.
I sure have been. I've been ignoring everything for like the past 2 weeks. Um, All right, I'll just change it to Buffalo Mafia. Hate you.
I mean, I don't know. St. Louis, I didn't do the Mafia connection. That's kind of a gray area. I'll let it slide for now. You don't gotta change it right this minute.
Anyway, same old Jets are gonna beat my ass. So, let's see here. What's next? Team Dutchy versus Team Raider Nation. I can't see Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Okay.
This guy's
That's a
what?
same old Jets sweep, by the way. Okay, what's the next matchup? Sorry, I'm texting my wife and doing all this.
Team Dutchy, Team Raider Nation.
Okay, I don't even know what teams those are. I need to.
Uh,
Again, I just took over like head commissioning this league today, so I'm still
good.
getting into the swing of
Kick
it.
out the kickers. Man, I don't know. I want to go Raider Nation, but I don't know if he's paying attention to his team.
Yeah, I don't know
Like
that
if he,
either of them are really.
because he's got somebody who's not even on a team right now in a starting linebacker spot,
Yeah.
and his IDP, one of his IDPs, and he's still projected to win. So
Yep.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and assume that he changes everything, and I'm gonna go Team Raider Nation.
That was a Team Raider Nation sweep.
Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers. Can't see Hawkinson putting up a 0.
Hawk is on the pup. He will definitely be putting up a 0 for at least like the next 4 weeks.
Oh, he's on pup. I thought the P was probable. Okay.
No,
Never mind.
Hawk is super hurt.
Hassan Reddick probably doesn't play. He's got somebody on his team who's not on a team starting. So doesn't he? What
That's
the?
our defending champion not paying the fuck attention.
Shaq Leonard is an empty linebacker spot.
Yeah. Like I said in a couple chats today, I may have more orphans coming out of this league here real quick because I'm about to start laying the fucking dick down on the activity
Drake
in this league.
Greenlaw is on the pup as well. These are hard, man. Like, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh because Cleveland has like nothing going on their team.
Yeah, that's a Steelers sweep.
Ain't gonna lie in Packer Nation. Another empty spot. Well, at least that's only a kicker. I'm actually gonna go with Ain't Gonna Lion.
Wow, actually, that puts me on Packer Nation Island.
Okay.
I don't like that. That's the first island I've been on.
Washington and Eagles. I don't see anything that made me think that the Eagles don't win this. So Eagles.
Yeah, that's an Eagles sweep.
Tennessee versus Indianapolis. I know your team's going to be as strong as it can be, and it's not even close. So Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a Titans sweep. I mean, I just took over this team this year, and it's competitive enough that I could go either way. Like it's got some real good pieces that if I wanted to rebuild, I could easily sell and rebuild. Or if I wanted to compete, I've still got like all my picks and some decent players that I could move around for some higher end stuff. I just don't know what I want to do.
My team was trash. I ended up trading any picks for more picks and anything I had for people. I think I ended up with like 12 picks this year.
Yeah.
So
Like I don't know
um,
who the dude was that owned that team before, but he knew his shit as far as the rookie drafts went. Like he hit on like all of his picks. Like he got Sam Laporta in like the late second. He got Kyron Williams like in the third. Like I got real lucky with all the young guys on my team that they were all like big hits in the draft, but it's just I don't know. It's like not quite enough to compete with the top end teams still.
Panthers team Gigantus. I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Yeah, that's likely to be a Panthers sweep. Chichinchas just took over that team. It was URL's team. He just took that over today and is likely going to be rebuilding it. Yeah, that's a Panthers sweep. Plus, that's fucking SMA running the Panthers in two leagues that are hyper competitive teams.
Chiefs and Broncos. The Broncos team has like half their team not playing. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Yep, that's Chiefs sweep.
Team Ted Flurry versus the Baltimore Ravens. Um. Ooh, wow. I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Really?
Yeah.
It's gonna put you on Ravens Island.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Ted Flurry's team has a lot of people missing, so I
Yeah.
don't know. Cowboys and Giants. These are actually going to be two really good teams. It looks like. I think I want to play it safe and go Cowboys.
That's a Cowboys sweep.
Don't have the Patriots and Dolphin tuna steaks on Dolphins because I know the Don't have the Patriots got this team last year and the team was horrible. It
Yeah,
doesn't look quite gotten anything going yet, which
that's a Dolphin tuna steak sweep.
yeah. Cardinals and Doc Hudson. Probably the Cardinals. Let's see here. Yeah, Cardinals.
I gotta find it on Bolt's picks real quick. Yeah, that's a Cardinals sweep.
Texans and Jaguars. Um, they don't have a quarterback, so I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
That is a Jaguar sweep.
Raiders and Chargers. Leighton Vander Esch, didn't he retire?
I don't think so. Or did he? I don't know. I'm not
He's
gonna
not on
have
the
him in
team.
any leagues.
Uh, Raiders over the Chargers.
Yep, that's a Raider sweep.
Uh, Viking Raiders versus the Bears may not suck. Let's see here. He doesn't have his kicker. It doesn't have a DB. I'm gonna go with the Viking Raiders.
Ooh, you're gonna be on an island there.
I got to put a little bit of mystery in these picks. Can't just go with everybody who's projected to win.
Yeah.
And on that, I'm going to pick the Raiders or the 49ers over the Rams.
Yep, that's a sweep. Lot of sweeps in this league this week. For game of the week, we don't have any split. We have Lions Packers. I'm on Packer Island. We have Ravens Ted Flurry. You're on Ravens Island. And we have Bears Vikings, where you're on Viking Island. So out of those three matchups, I don't know what you want to choose. We could go Bears Vikings for the second time in 3 leagues and have the Vikings be in the game of the week for all 3 leagues.
I actually get. I actually want to go with Ain't Gonna Line and Packer Nation. That's only
Yeah.
not even a 3 point difference in projections. So
Sounds good to me. Hopefully the Packers win so I can get the bonus points there. Looks like Bolt got back to me. Give me Jags for what was that, Deputy? Yeah, he went with the Jolteon, so that is a Jolteon sweep in Deputy. Okay, go to the United Discord where like only like 8 people have joined it so far, and say ain't ain't gonna lion versus Packer Nation has been voted game of the week. 41 and United is worth double points in the Tri League Challenge.
My best offensive player in that league is Devin Singletary.
Oof.
Oh my goodness, that's a bad team. All right, well there we go. There's our three divisions. We'll games start tomorrow. So
Games
we'll
start tomorrow.
excited. Can't wait to
I,
see.
well, it's, yeah, I'm excited. I can't lie and say I'm not excited. Man, that's the shit we've built going into its second season. We got two salary cap leagues, 3 team leagues, two dynasty leagues, all rolling into their second season. Deputy technically rolling into its first season. Well, I guess technically the IDP leagues and the Deputy rolling into their first season, everything else rolling into its second season. But the WFF as a whole rolling into its second season finally. I'm proud to see it.
Yeah, I mean United's technically longer than or older than we are, but
That is true. United's rolling into its fifth season, I think, or fourth.
2021 is when they
So
first
fourth
drafted it.
season.
So,
Rolling into its fourth season.
but yeah, it looks like there maybe need some changing that needs to go on there. So,
Yep, it's in the middle of a complete overhaul. You need to join the Discord. You should do that right now. Go
I
to the
thought,
chat.
am I not? What color
No,
is it?
if you'd pay attention to the
Blue
the league chat, I'd say to leave the old Discord and join this new one.
and United.
Yes, you are free to leave that old Discord because URL's the one that made it. So I have no access to any of it, and
Oh,
he's gone. So
what's it under? Welcome,
what's what
General.
under?
The new Discord. Who's calling me?
It's in the league chat in Sleeper.
Oh, and Sleeper.
I left the old one before I thought to post it.
Well,
You're still on the old. Yeah, you need to go to your current one on your left hand sidebar. There you go.
there we go. I know how to computer. I promise.
What was that chat message? Was that Boltified posting it? We sure did. Oh, you're not even signed into Discord.
Guess not.
I mean, that's probably because you're on desktop. Do you have the desktop app installed? You could just join it on your phone if you need to.
Oh no, I'm in.
Oh, there you go. TJ, you get the owner tag. I guess you're not actually. I'm gonna give you the commish tag, even though you're not actually a commish of this league, but just so that you can see the commish chat if we ever talk about anything. I mean, you're my partner here, so you kind of get honorary commission every league.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm kind of like taking over this league right now to like do the full overhaul and bring it more in line with how Prime and Deputy are run. But Boltified and Sopper are going to be like the two guys that mainly run it. Then Ulmer, but I don't. Ulmer, this might be his last year with the 32 teamers. I think he's going to probably very likely step away from the 32 team leagues to focus on helping us build out the salary cap stuff.
He's good at it. He's got the mind for it. So
Yeah, he likes the salary cap in the dynasty league, so he's probably going to end up stepping away from the 32 teamers. But Bolt and Sopper are the front facing commissioners for this league. I'm kind of just gonna operate from the shadows after I do this whole overhaul. Like if you go to the fucking bylaws, I typed all that out today, and there's like a 25 changes and 2026 changes channel to look at the shit that's going to change next year and in 2026 to kind of bring the leagues more in line with how they operate. Like getting rid of the fucking kickers and making the bench size 15 just like Prime and Deputy, and making the
yeah,
schedule the same as Deputy and Prime.
I never understood the whole kicker thing in a 32-team league. So
Yeah, especially when the rule is you can only have one starter. So like,
yeah,
what's the point?
yeah, because I mean you're gonna have a bye, which puts you at
Yeah,
an advantage. At least 1 week.
yeah. So
I
yeah,
know
there will
it's
be
not
no more kickers next year.
cool. Cool. All right. Let's see here. All right,
Okay, well,
now
I need to assign you. What team are you in United?
the Bills.
The Bills. To put you on the team list. Yeah, I've made a couple posts across a couple different leagues today that we're likely going to have more orphans available out of this league, and I've had a couple people reach out and say they're interested. Your uncle was one of them,
Oh, okay.
just because you saw it going through the matchups that the inactivity in this league is kind of high right now. The big
It's
problem is that I mean, Ulmer's a busy man and has said as much that he's fallen out of favor with the 32 teamers, so he hasn't been paying as close attention to it. And Bolt and Sopper were commissioners, but they kind of just got thrown into the fire with the role, but not really with any actual responsibilities. So URL was the one that was like doing all the stuff in the back end. He created the Discord and copied the Prime Discord damn near exactly, and planned to do all that bonus stuff like the power rankings and all that. He rewrote the entire bylaws for the league to bring it more in line with Prime, and they were going to like change stuff slowly over a couple seasons. And then he disappeared. So now I'm coming in to pick up the pieces.
We'll see how the first week goes, but I mean, as it stands right now, it's not. It's unacceptable the amount of.
Yeah, I mean I'm doing the same thing I do for all of our leagues, which is 3 strikes and you're out. So every team that doesn't set their lineup, I'm going to look tomorrow, and every team that doesn't have their lineup set is getting a strike. Everybody that doesn't join the Discord within the next 2 days is getting a strike. Like I'm gonna churn through these teams quickly. And most of them, they're all paid for this year, so I'm gonna have a lot of orphans with that they're paid for this year and maybe even next year. I don't know. I still got to get with Sopper. I think Sopper made all the league safes, but I think it's weird. I think like Ulmer has one league safe, Sopper has like 2 league safes. Like they're not all under the same person. I'm gonna have to figure
From
all
what
that
I
out too.
remember, yeah, from what I remember last year, I thought they didn't do league safe because this was
They
a.
did team stake, yeah, because they had people from Europe and they can't use league safe. But there are ways around that. Like in salary cap IDP, we have Vices, the guy that Ulmer knew. He's from Europe. He just
Yeah.
cash apped me, or he PayPal'd me the money, and I paid into it for him. Leon, the Raiders owner in Prime right now, is living in Germany. He had to cash app me for his 2026 or 7 dues, whatever he just paid. He cash apped it to me, and I put it in for him. So I mean, it's that easy. I'm never going to use anything but league safe. I understand that people from other countries want to play fantasy football also, and I'm really sorry that league safe as a website doesn't support your currency or like your country, but it's as easy as PayPal or Cash App, like whatever we got to do.
Yeah.
League Safe's just the clear best site, at least in the United States, which is where most of us are based. So
So get your act together, United.
yeah, I'm working on it. I'm gonna whip that league into shape. I don't want it to fail. And that's what I feel like the direction that it was heading. If I didn't step in and do some shit, is that it was gonna fail.
I honestly wasn't paying attention. I was letting all the other commissioners deal it. There were 3 or 4 commissioners over there. I was just taking over a orphan team and
Yeah,
gonna
I
try
mean
and
that's what I
win.
did too. URL kind of talked to me about it with Ulmer's blessing to like bring it into the WFF umbrella. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. The dude that I got into that spat with that ended up in me leaving the league in the first place, he was the head commissioner and he left it to Ulmer to deal with.
Yeah.
And Ulmer's, much busier of a person and again doesn't really care as much about the 32 team leagues. So he kind of left it all on URL and then URL vanished. So here we are. I still just hope he's okay. Like he was an integral member of this community.
I I think he is because I know he did like he kind of vanished but kind of came in every once in a while and said, "Hey, I'm here," sort of. Like I think what happened though was in that draft for United, he missed one of his picks and he wanted basically to retroactively go back 2 or 3 spots and
Yeah, I saw
from
that.
where we were. Yeah. and I think that just put a bad taste in his mouth. And
Maybe.
he,
Maybe that, and
this,
then the poor draft in the IDP startup. But to drop
yeah,
everything and just cut ties and not say anything feels crazy, especially with the amount of money that he had tied up in this community.
yeah,
He's got like over $100 in buy-ins tied up in this community right now that he's not going to get back. I don't do refunds.
yeah.
The only time I'm going to do refunds is if people want refunds out of United for 2025 that have already paid into it. Now that I've come in and been like, this is what's changing. So if there are people that are like, no, I'm just going to cut loose and run, I'll give them refunds for stuff they've paid in past this year. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to announce that. I'm just going to try and be like, okay, if you don't agree or you just want to cut ties, then fuck off.
Well, you just kind of announced it, but
Yeah.
there's your announcement.
I don't even have control of the league saves. Again, I got to get with Ulmer and Sopper and figure out what the league save. I think they're all pinned in the actual league chat. I need to go through and move those links to the Discord and look at them. I don't even think I'm in any of the league saves because I took over an orphan too, so I didn't have to pay anything. I got to figure out who's paid for what years. I don't. There's still so much work to do for the overhaul on that. I've been doing nothing but WFF stuff today. I'm going on like hour like 9 of working on this shit nonstop today to make sure everything's ready for the start of the season.
Well, have fun with that.
Yeah.
I'll continue to be Shadow Commissioner.
Hey, that's right now. That's all I need. I can't. You work a full-time job. I work part-time, like nights when we need money and Brittany's off work. Like I don't. I've got the 9 hours today to sit here and work on this. And I know not everybody has that.
I just
So
I just put out the small fires. I'll let you deal with all the big ones.
yeah, and you do shit like you're part of the power rankings in Prime.
Yeah,
That's about it.
glad
Uh,
that we're not doing power
yeah,
rankings for every.
no, I'm
Or
gonna do. I signed myself up for something stupid.
oh god,
I'm gonna do weekly power rankings in season for every 32 team league.
oh my god. It's funny. I kind of thought about doing something like that for Prime.
Yeah, moving to just more like way more often power rankings instead of checkmark power rankings.
Yeah. Now, if you want, I'll do Prime.
I mean, that would be great if you wanted to also move to more of a weekly. Like I plan on doing weekly in season power rankings, and
Uh,
then we would update them also like preseason and maybe I don't even know, probably just preseason.
yeah.
So that
I was thinking like maybe if you wanted to make a WFFPN tab maybe under the Prime League, kind of like a ESPN fake
yeah.
thing, and then every once in a while, like when something happens, like a big trade or power rankings, I can put
Oh,
that in.
well, I actually have that
Yeah,
in
but that's under
the
the
main
main.
WFF
Yeah,
Discord. I was doing the Worthless Magazine thing, and I was gonna try and do all this writing because I like doing that stuff, but I realized that it's too much. That's too much to do all of the little stuff that I do for each of these leagues, and then do big stuff for the main Discord. It's too much. It's too much. So I deleted all that stuff and just did weekly news. And I was gonna do like a recap of each league each week.
yeah. Maybe on Prime, I'll just do like a WFFPN um, tab, and just like when some big trade comes out, like put it in like a news article. So and so just traded so and then give like a grade and what I think about the trade or something like that.
Yeah.
And then do like a weekly power ranking. Yeah, I could do that. That wouldn't take a lot of time up.
I'm gonna do my insane weekly power rankings the same way that I do them for all the other things. I'm just gonna have a bunch of spreadsheets made for each team in each 32 team league, and I'm gonna update it every week after the games
Yeah,
and let the
you're not gonna
rankings fall where they may.
have a life. That's great.
I just don't have time to play video games anymore. That's what it feels like. Like, I sit down today and I want to play some games, and instead I work on this shit for 9 hours.
Yeah, Kenny is gonna get on me already about World of Warcraft here soon, I'm sure.
How come nobody told me you guys were playing retail? Nobody invited me to this party. I happened to click into the House of Eve Discord, earlier today actually and saw everybody talking about retail for like the past month.
Okay, so one, it was just going to be me and Ken. Two, I did the pre-buy thing before I left for Edinburgh, and I power leveled to get to max level. I haven't touched it since then.
Nice.
Nobody else had it when I max out my level. I come back from another country, and all of a sudden everybody's playing again when it wasn't even the plan. So
Nobody
that's why.
invited me. Nobody
Well,
invited me.
you can come
I don't
over
even
to
own the expansion.
well get the expansion and quit your bitching.
That's like $50. I'm a classic player. I just want to play classic. I want
Mm.
classic fresh servers.
I'm playing a paladin, and it's kind of fun actually. Like,
On retail?
yeah,
I have not played retail in any seriousness since Shadowlands. That was the last time we all played together, sort of seriously.
throwing hammers, throwing hammers. I got swords coming up out of the ground, meteors coming down from the sky. Pretty fancy looking. Looks like I'm actually doing damage. Probably not, but
Yeah, I don't know.
all right. there was
Hey,
there was our
Owner finally
game.
joined this Discord.
Yeah,
Owner,
he did.
what team does he fucking own in United? Make me fucking pull it up.
Um,
He runs the Kansas City Chiefs.
he sure does.
And Homer. Boom.
All right. Well, do you have any other announcements to make? I think we're done here.
Oh hell, I don't know. Welcome to season 2. Games start tomorrow. Fuck yeah. A lot of leagues going into their inaugural season. A lot of leagues going into their second season. United going into its fucking fourth, I think. And we got at least 2 new leagues coming next year.
I can't wait for the Champions League. That's going to be so cool. I
Have you
can't
even
wait.
qualified yet?
I'm pretty sure I did.
You did because you got 4th
Yeah,
place in Prime. You were in the
yeah,
AFC
yeah.
Championship game.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say.
you qualified through Prime. I have not qualified yet.
Yeah, you fucking suck.
So I still need to qualify this year if I even want to play in my own goddamn Champions League.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you're probably
I'm not gonna play in it if I don't. If I don't qualify, I'm not gonna give myself a slot.
you're probably the only person in every single league too. So
I'll just like come in and co-own your team. Like I'm not gonna help you run it or anything, but just so I can like be in the league and
yeah.
see it and everything. If I don't qualify, I think I'll qualify. I think I'll qualify through salary cap this year. I think my team's gonna run away with that league this year. I'm fucking stacked.
Which one?
Salary cap, regular one.
Let's see here.
I think that's my league to lose this year.
California Cockers.
And it'd be nice to actually cash out on one of the leagues that I run because I have not done that yet.
I mean, having a starting wide receiver core of St. Brown, Chase, and Metcalf's pretty good.
Yeah, with fucking Jaden Reed, Romo Dunze, Gabe Davis on the bench, like get fucked.
I think that's like a lot of those teams though. Like
I don't know.
My
What's
team, I feel like is okay. Let's look at projections here.
We have a $500 salary cap in this league. My team is worth $691.
Mm-hmm.
My team is worth $200 more than the fucking salary cap.
And so your projections. You're projected to score 134. The next closest is
120 P Dog Dev. No,
me.
124 you.
Yeah. So I mean, only a
And
10
Ed's
point.
at 123.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're only projecting 10 points more than the next up. So it's not like you're gonna run away with it.
I think I'm gonna
And
run
you
away with
actually
it. Get
have to
fucked.
win that one, right?
Huh?
You actually
No,
have to
it's
win that
top
one.
4. It's top 4 for everything.
Oh, okay.
Top 4 in any WFF league qualifies you for champion. But it's a rolling 3-year window, I think is what we decided.
That's what you decided.
Okay, well, rolling 3-year window is what I decided. So in 2026, when 2026 wraps up, going into the 2027 season, all of the qualifications from 2023 wipe out.
except for
Unless
the
you've won a 32 teamer. If you've won a
right.
32 teamer, you were qualified for life. So right now,
Yes.
that's just SMA Sucks is the only person qualified for life because Deputy didn't exist and United didn't count until this season because it wasn't an
Right.
official WFL league.
And
So we only had,
technically,
we only
the
had,
guy who won last year isn't even here. So
well, the guy that won United last year is the Browns. He's still in the league, but that one commissioner left. I don't know. We only had 3 leagues that actually qualified last season because we only had 3 leagues actively running. But this year we've got 7 leagues that will qualify you. So there'll be a lot more, but a lot of people are going to be double qualified. It's just one of those things, it's going to be redraft and it's going to be
yeah,
how many ever teams sign up and want to pay the buy-in that have qualified. So it's going to be a changing amount of teams each year, going to be changing owners each year.
apparently I'm in every league except for one then, because I'm in 6. I think I dropped out of one. That's
I
why
don't think you're in Dynasty IDP or the regular Dynasty, one of the two.
I am. It must be regular Dynasty because I'm in Dynasty IDP
Yeah, you're not in the regular Dynasty league then.
because I drafted Christian McCaffrey and thought it was salary cap, and asked to revert it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was like, no, he's not going first. Not the worst
It's
decision,
funny.
but not the best decision.
So yeah, we got champions next year, and then also I've named it tentatively Salary Cap Simulation League, which is the idea I shared with you in Ulmer, where it's salary cap but way more in depth. Because I've taken the system that you created and fucking ran with it.
Yeah, great. Uh
We're gonna do fucking signing bonuses and let you structure contracts however you want.
oh my god.
You can no waiting for certain periods to do extensions. You can do them pretty much any point during the year. There will be certain periods, but it's not going to be so narrow as to when you can and can't do things. So
Are you going to do the 32 team league with the offensive linemen now that you found a way to do it?
it's not 32 teams. It doesn't support 32 teams. I
Oh,
am looking into that still. I haven't announced anything yet because that is something I have to pay for. It's
oh.
not very expensive though, but it is not 32 team leagues.
I'm
I
sure
think
it's
the
not.
most they support is 16. So I'm
It's
interested
not.
in that. I still got to look into it more.
It's not in sleeper, I assume either. So
No, and it's not in sleeper.
yeah. All right. Well, I think that's all that
But it
I
would be
have the
really
brain.
interesting to have
Yeah.
full
Oh
offensive
yeah.
lines and getting to
I
choose
think
your
that'd
own
be cool.
defensive formations.
Yeah, I think it would be cool. Just like running your
It's
team. That's the league where you need to have like the salaries and stuff like that. Then you're running your own team for
theoretically
real.
we could do a salary cap all 22 league. That'd be crazy. It's $10 a year on sale right now, down from 30, which is the regular price. So it's not really that much. And technically, you could just take it out of the buy-ins. Just do like a $15 buy-in or whatever, and $3 from each buy-in goes into paying for
What,
the
what
league.
what's the max team?
I think 16. I'll have to. I don't know where I saw that. I can't find it. Wait, enter mock draft room. Oh, 12 is what the biggest mock draft that they support is, so it might be 12.
Mm. All right. Well, like I said, I'm tired. I'm still on. It's midnight in my mind, so I've been up for quite a while here. Um, but yeah. So there's
What the
all of our
fuck?
picks.
Homer Homer is watching this or was at some point because he responded to something I said in the fucking salary cap league Discord. It's gonna be a real shame when you don't qualify for Champions League when I knock you out of the playoffs this year. Wow.
Uh,
I mean, I just gotta make it to the top 4, to be fair. But I'd like to win it because I'd like to win money for a change in one of my own leagues.
yeah. All right.
I guess
Well,
technically I won my buy-in back last year in Prime, but I don't count that.
It's time for us to go.
Whatever. Only an hour and 4 minutes. You're such a baby.
I'm tired. All right, I'll see you in a week.
I don't have the brain power to do two things at once. Hold on. I'm just texting my wife back. Yeah, I suppose we got to start doing this weekly again, huh?
Sure do.
For our
Probably
pick'ems
should
and just
schedule
talk
for
about shit.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean that's my admin day. That's when I do all the admin stuff for the leagues. So I got to remember to start doing the pick'em sheets further in advance than like 1 day or 2 days.
Yes, you do.
We had a decent amount of responses though. Deputy had six, I think, and Prime had or no, Prime had six and Deputy had eight, and it was only like 36-hour notice.
Okay.
United had zero, to be fair, because of reasons.
Hmm.
Because the schedule wasn't done until yesterday. So the pick'em I made was then outdated immediately by the schedule being done correctly.
Okay.
So I had to make a new pick'em form, and I released it 4 hours ago or something like that.
Okay.
So technically for the United picks, nobody made their picks in that league. I just went with whoever was projected to win was what their picks
Okay.
were by default.
Okay, Watkins. I'll see you Tuesday.
Whatever, goodbye.
Bye.
No, it's just me alone on this live stream. Stupid TJ going to Scotland and not coming back until the day before the fucking season starts. All right, well, I'm going to end this. Good luck to everybody in the pick'ems this week. Good luck to everybody on their seasons this year. I'm excited to be going into season 2 of the WFF. Excited for what's to come. There's a fuck ton of work that I put into this shit every day, and I hope that everybody enjoys it and reaps the benefits of it. Peace and fucking go Bears.